Welcome back to Relaxant Qisas. This is part 4 of Kamil. Wasim knocked on the door for the third time. This time he could hear Imaama inside. "Who is it?" "Imaama, it's me. Open the door," said Wasim, standing back. There was silence on the other side. A little later, the lock clicked and Wasim turned the doorknob to enter. Imaama moved towards her bed with her back to Wasim. "What brings you here at this time? Why did you turn in so early? It's only 10 now," replied Wasim as he walked in. "I was sleepy." She sat down on the bed. Wasim was alarmed to see her. "Have you been crying?" It was a spontaneous remark. Imaama's eyes were red and swollen, and she was trying to look away. No, I wasn't crying, just a bad headache." She tried to smile. Wasim, sitting down beside her, held her hand, trying to check her temperature. "Any fever?" he asked with some concern. Then he let go of her hand. "You don't have fever. Perhaps you should take a tablet for your headache." "I have." "Good. Go to sleep then. I had come to talk to you, but you're in no state." Wasim turned to leave the room. Imaama made no effort to stop him. She followed him to the door and shut it behind him. Flinging herself on the bed, she buried her face in the pillow. She was sobbing again. The 13-year-old boy was engrossed in a music show on TV when Tayyiba peeped in. She looked at her son somewhat uncertainly and entered the room, irritated. "What's going on?" "I'm watching TV," he replied without looking at her. "Watching TV? For God's sake, are you aware that your exams have started?" Tayyiba asked her, standing in front of him. "So what?" he said, annoyed. "So what? You should be in your room with your books, not sitting here watching this vulgar show," Tayyiba scolded him. "I have studied as much as I need to now. Please move out of my way." His tone reflected his irritation. "All the same, go in and study." Tayyiba stood her ground. "No. I will not get up, nor will I go in and study. My studies and my papers are my concern, not yours." "If you were concerned about your studies, would you be sitting here?" "Step aside." He ignored Tayyiba's comments and rudely shooed her away. "I'm going to talk to your father today." Tayyiba tried a threat. "You can talk to him for all I care. What will happen? What is he going to do? I've told you that I've already prepared for my exams, so then what's your problem? This is your final examination. You should be concerned about it." Tayyiba softened her tone. "I am not a 4-year-old who you need to nag. I have a better understanding of my responsibilities than you, so don't pester me with your silly advice. Your exams are on. Pay attention to your studies. You should be in your room. I will have a word with your father." "What rubbish!" Standing up, he flung the remote control at the wall and, stomping his feet, left the room. Tayyiba, helpless and humiliated, watched him go.